Good day, everyone. This is Sebastian for Jet Set. I just want to send you a quick message from my hotel room. First of all, I want to thank all of you guys for watching my channel, for subscribing, for giving me the thumbs up. It gives me great motivation to do more. So in this episode, I'm basically trying to give you any advice or a place where you could go with your friends, a place where you could eat good and rich food, a lot of things to do and to see. Some of it could be a little creepy, a little scary, it could be outside of your comfort zone, but fun at the same time. A place where, well, hello, they free pour alcohol and you can drink it almost anywhere in the city. I'm not talking about Las Vegas, so please stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy my recommendation for a getaway trip with you and your friends. Enjoy! And off to New Orleans. And of course, our first stop is the French Quarter, Bourbon Street. Explore the French Quarter day and also at night. It's the home of many bars and restaurants, but also the boutique of vampire, witchcraft, fortune tellers, and also many ghost tours. As I mentioned in my introduction, that New Orleans you can actually drink on the street, but that's not all. If you are in a bar and you haven't finished your drink and you need to go, you can ask for a to-go cup. The next day we met up at the Jackson Square for the Ghost Tour, but sadly I have to admit the tour was so bad we left the group, but we decided to explore on our own this beautiful area. Make sure you make a stop at the original Café du Monde. It's a traditional coffee shop that was established in 1862 in New Orleans French Market. With your dark roast coffee, make sure you place an order for the beignets. They're absolutely delicious, and also on a hot summer day, you can also order their iced coffee. Now I know you're all asking yourself, why would they not bury the bodies underground? Well, our tour guide explained it to us. So the main reason is that New Orleans is situated slightly below sea level. So because of this, the water is quite high. So when coffins were buried 6 feet under, they found that the water level would often rise above them, especially during a city flood. So the coffins were filled with air and they would rise above ground. This caused many health hazards. So then they decided to add rocks to prevent the coffin to rise above ground. Makes sense. But that didn't work very well. In some cases, the corpse would float up and then they would not decompose. Well, since then, they bury the dead above ground. They also discovered that because of the hot climate in New Orleans, the tomb became like an oven, and the high heat caused the body to decompose faster. Once the slow cremation of the body is complete, it takes roughly about 1 year. They just have to open a little opening in the floor of the tomb. They would remove the remain and then they can place the next occupant inside. Now this tomb has many people believe it contains the remain of Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen. You will notice many markings on the tomb with X's. It's supposed to be part of a voodoo ritual. This 9 feet tall white pyramid was purchased by the actor Nicolas Cage. The next day we had a full day, so we decided to rent a car and headed just outside the city to an historic village, West Wego, for the ultimate swamp adventure. The tour lasts about 2 hours, but make sure you arrive about 30 minutes before. There are 5 things I would recommend to bring for this tour: your sunglasses, sunblock, a good camera or your smartphone, a hat, and bug spray just in case.
There's a good one. Give me a hand, y'all.
The tour guide will also tell you the history about the waterways, the wildlife, and he will also make sure to point all the things you must see, like this one. Next stop is the Alley Plantation Tour. It's known to be one of the most magnificent plantation tours near New Orleans. It's mostly known because of its huge oak trees that goes from the road to the plantation house. The tour is done by guides who are dressed in authentic plantation apparel. For this tour, you will need to allow yourself at least 2 hours. You'll have to see the landscape, the big house, the sugarcane exhibit and theater, the blacksmith shop, the Civil War tent, and the slavery exhibit. And now we're back in New Orleans. Sadly, I did not have a chance to do the steamboat cruise. We were running out of time, but I'll make sure to do it next time. I would like to thank my friend Katerina and Isabel who came with me on this trip. And again, everyone, thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to share, like, and comment below. Again, this is Sebastian for Jet Set. See you soon.